Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Orcha Kodash, Barakatha Yahweh, and Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, and Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the true name of Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's Son, the Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders in Great Millstone, and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect, my brothers that are on the highways pushing His word and His truth and sincerity. In today's lesson, I would like to go into: we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. All right, now you have President Joe Biden, passing all these laws to try to create some type of bomb, like the scripture says, for America. And the recent bomb that he tried to make, or these laws that he passed, right? Now, the recent law that he passed, a couple weeks ago, he passed the infrastructure bill. All right, to try to get put more money towards the infrastructure, right? And then the last one he passed was Biden announces a release of oil reserves, but says gas prices will not drop overnight. Well, basically, they're trying to heal this place. All right, because gas right now, like I'm over here in LA, it's like, the cheapest that I go is like $4.39, but other places are like $5, and even certain places in LA reach to $6 over here in Cali. And you got not just the gas, but everything else. Everything else, a lot of things are going up. There's a lot. We're in America's in inflation. All right, and it's gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. All right, and it don't matter what Sleepy Joe does to try to make things better for you. All right, because there's nothing that he can do nothing he can do to heal this place, because it's of the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua for this place to be destroyed, man. All right. So with that, let's get into let's read a little bit of this, right? Let's go. President Biden. This is from the White House itself, right? The White House .gov. It says President Biden, infrastructure law. Slocky cannot pronounce that. It says Congress passed the Bipartisan infrastructure law. It says once in a generation investment in our nation's infrastructure and competitiveness. For far too long, Washington policymakers have celebrated Infrastructure Week without ever agreeing to build infrastructure. The president promised to work across the aisles to deliver result and rebuild over crumbling infrastructure. All right, and this should reading this should the scripture comes to mind. And let me bring it out. This is Isaiah, the 14th chapter, and the 11th, I think the 11th verse. Give me a second. Isaiah 14 and 11. It says, "Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee." Right, and this represents the corrosion. All right, the corrosion. All right, it goes into your infrastructure and how your infrastructure is bad. All right, now if you go into the how is infrastructure affected by corrosion, right? It says corrosion causes infrastructure to slowly deteriorate and crumble. Bridges, steel, reinforced concrete, and pipelines are widely affected. This makes it especially dangerous because the corrosion will ultimately lead to structure failure, loss of capital investment, environmental damage, and perhaps even loss of life. Right, and this is what it goes into in Isaiah 14:11. That worm is that corrosion. All right, now if you let me see, I haven't done this yet. Let's see, America. See, grade. I believe it's like a D minus, C minus. All right, the American Society of Civil Engineers give the nation's infrastructure a grade of C minus on its quadrennial infrastructure report card. All right. So it says, according to the Global Competitiveness Report 2019, a scorecard released by the World Economic Forum, the U.S. ranked 13th out of 141 countries in overall infrastructure, but still scored perfect scores on 100 various measures, including road connectivity, access of electricity, and the safety of its drinking water. All right. Now, so let's go back to this. All right. The president promised to work across aisles to deliver results and rebuild our crumbling infrastructure. Now, just think about this: how many presidents were in office, and how many of them promised they were going to do something, but never actually have done it. You know, it says after the president put forward his plan to do exactly that, and then negotiated a deal with members of Congress from both parties, this historic legislation is moving to his desk for signature. This, let's see how you pronounce this word, bipartisan infrastructure law will rebuild America's roads, bridges, rails, expanded access to clean drinking water, and because not even certain cities, or I believe Flint, Michigan, all right, they couldn't even drink the water because it was contaminated, man. Here it is. Here it is. You got Biden passing these laws, promising the American people that they're gonna work on the infrastructure. Look, I'll tell you here it is right now. There's nothing. Even if they start building and start trying to build this infrastructure, this place is destined for destruction. All right, and there's absolutely nothing that these devils can do to try to heal this place, man, because you're in great debt. All right, you're in great debt, man, and the thing about it is, another way that America try to heal themselves with that bomb, okay, like it's mentioned in I got it right here, Jeremiah 51 and verse 8. All right, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain. Right, balm is like a medicine. All right, like for example, if you get a cut or a burn, right, you'll do what? You'll take balm and put it on, right? So it says a fragment, ointment, or preparation used to heal or soothe the skin. All right. So basically, a balm is like a medicine. All right, and Esau passing these different laws to try to heal this place is a representation of the balm, right? So it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed? And the answer is that she can't be healed, no matter how much laws and legislation that this president passes to try to fix his economy by giving you a stimulus, giving everyone a stimulus check, which is really not doing anything but worsening your economy, and putting you more in debt, because all that cash, all that money they give, all that money they gave, guess how they got that money? All right, they had to print it through thin air. All right, they had to print it through thin air. Okay, because people thought that, oh yeah, I'm getting free money, but you getting free money, but it's worsening your economy. And here it is, you're supposed to make it better, but you're worsening it by getting all this cash that this country really don't have, man. All right, so it says, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Right, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. All right, because this place is destined for destruction, and it don't matter what these presidents do or promise or laws that they pass, there's nothing that they can do to heal this place, man. All right, because this place is going down the drain. All right, it's not the greatest military power no more. These nations are not afraid of you. All the jobs, most of the jobs that America needs be shipped overseas, man. All right, be shipped overseas. This place is not as great as it used to be. It is going down the drain. And eventually this place is going to be destroyed, because that's the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So there's absolutely nothing, Biden can do or any president can do to try to heal this place, man, because it cannot be healed. All right. It says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, onto his own country. And that's what you see. You seeing these other nations that come from their land, from their country, to get rich, to make a living here. All right, and they even see themselves that this place is going down the drain. This place is going down the drain. So what they do? They come here, they make their money, and they go back over there. They go back to their country, man. All right, because that's the best. That's the best thing that they can do. I remember watching I was watching this Doomsday show. This one Amalekite, he was a doomsday prepper, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm preparing for." I forgot what he was preparing for, but he's like, he been trying to prep here in America, but he sees that America is not safe and that it's going down the drain, and so he went back to his own country, not knowing that place ain't safe either, because that place is going to be destroyed with nukes as well, man. All right, so that's what we're seeing. You're seeing these other nations, that they come here, they make their money, and they go back to their country, man. All right, they go back to the country because they know that America's going down the drain. The only ones that don't know it are the American people themselves. All right, because they're so blinded to what's going on. All right, they don't know that the government's against them and not for them. All right, and it's all about to come to light real soon, man. All right, you're gonna see how much the devil really cares about you. All right, because our people that come here, all right, has set this place to be the rest. Try to make this place the rest. When this place wasn't set up to be our rest. This place was set up to be a punishment. All right. This is why this place was set up to destroy you, man. All right, like it says in Micah. Let's end it with that. Micah 2:10. Oh wait, before I get that, let's get scripture came to mind. Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3 says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and then we see that. All right, these economists, people that that watch these what's it called, the stockbrokers, the people that people over there on Wall Street. There's a name for them, stockbrokers. All right, they're trembling. All right, because they can see that this place don't got long, man. They can see that in the economy collapse, that the dollar's gonna collapse. They can see it. And that's why they're trembling. All right. That's why they're trembling. It says, in that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and then the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. And this year you had a record of people quitting their jobs. Coming to realization that this ain't work. This working for someone else ain't worth it, man. Working every day ain't worth it. So, they don't like their jobs. So what they do, they quit. All right, you got people that, you got people that need, you got companies, jobs that need people to hire, that are finding a hard time to hire people, man, because people are just waking up and finding out working for these companies just ain't worth it, man. All right, people are getting tired with this with this way of life, man. All right, but we're seeing that grinding is it says, and the grinding cease, and we're seeing that, all right, because they are few, right, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, right, because there's no future for this place. All right, if you look at everything, the sports is dead, your economy is through. All right, you're in debt, your infrastructure is horrible. All right, murder rates are out the roof. There's no future for this place, man. All right, and this is why you have Esau, killing themselves. You have these other nations moving out of other states. You have doomsday preppers preparing for that day because they know it's coming. The downfall of this place is coming, man. All right, and it can happen at any moment. All right, it can literally happen at any moment. All it takes is for one major event to take place, man, and for all this calamities to come upon this place, man. All right, but with that, I hope you brothers are edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Racha Kodash. Shalom.